Next question is from Steve the Bream. Oh, no, Steve. What's the general layout at Hatfield in regards to acres, lake bed, stock, etc.? It's an 11-acre lake with a dam at one end. It's quite a long lake. The widest point on it is probably 150, 200 metres. It's widest down the dam end, and it slowly funnels down to a really shallow little bay at the top where water flows in. It's mainly silty. The deepest silt you're going to find in there really is about 3 foot. It's got gravelly margins. It's not a deep lake either. Mainly in the margins it's probably about 2-3 foot, and all over the lake it's mainly you're going to find depths of 4 or 5 foot. And where an old well, more of a stream bed, it's about 2-3 metres wide, runs through the lake from the top end where the water flows in, and it runs in an arc down the lake right down to the bottom corner of the dam. It's a little bit deeper in there. It's probably about 6 foot. There's a lot of detritus and just chod in the bottom of it. Also, it's a really snaggy water because the lake originally it was two waters. Well, it wasn't really a water. One of them was a lake, and the other half it was more of a marsh, just with trees in it. And basically, they chopped all the trees down, and they flooded the marshland, so that joined in with the existing lake, and then they dammed it at one end. So you've got one half of the lake is mainly clear. There's a few sunken islands in it, but one half is mainly clear, that's up by the dam end, and then the top half, which is a lot shallower, is basically an underwater forest. You've got to be really careful when fishing in there. It's also a nature reserve, so you've got to be especially careful, not just look out for birds and look out for the wildlife in there. You've just got to be extra cautious. You're fishing in amongst tree stumps, you've got to fish strong, fish safe. You just got to be on your game basically. With stock, it's mainly stocked with Middleton fish, which are really nice scaly looking fish. That's what the big orange is. There's also a few leanies in there. It's not that heavily stocked. There's probably about 30 carp in there, probably about 5 or 6 mid doubles, and then probably 10 20s and about 10 30s too, with a few little single figure fish which come on from spawning. There's a lot of bream in there. There's a few tench as well and a few pike, and because of the bream and the silverfish, you're best off using boilies really, quite big boilies to avoid them because they can be a bit of a nuisance really. And yeah, that's about it really.